Hello, I'm back. Uh, I'm drawing a dragon today, and I hope you like it. Today we'll talk about other things other than dragons, such as trauma, losses, maybe the current state of the world. I don't know. We'll see. Um, okay, so some of you might know um, that a while back, sorry, I'm just like focusing on the drawing. Okay, so some of you might know that a while back I wasn't able to. There was a period there where I wasn't able to draw for basically an entire month and a half, and I would like to speak on why that was. Um, okay, so um, in May of 2025, May 1st was the first and only post that I've done for my Patreon and for my Ko-Fi at a time, because after that post I entered a period of my life where I wasn't the one dictating my actions. The reason is because my mother was hospitalized. She had cancer, and her family was really sort of like in shock with it all, and they didn't know how to react, so they were just constantly trying to find someone to, hurt and blame, because they didn't want that situation to be happening in the first place. So I sort of took upon that role of being the one looked down upon, and just being the one who was gonna like sort of take the blame. Unfortunately, I did not have any choice on the matter. They treated me pretty badly. They would constantly just invade my house because they had access to the keys of my property. They would just invade my house whenever they wanted, whenever they felt like it. They would constantly pressure me about visiting her. And, emotionally, I was at a point where I was feeling pretty good. I can't lie. My mother was a pretty bad individual. And so, to be very honest, when she passed away, I couldn't have but like, I couldn't help but actually feel good, because she just brought so much pain to my life when she was well. Um, I don't really want to. I don't really want this video to be negative. I just want to sort of like uh, talk about what happened, and maybe maybe some of you on the other side of the screen can actually relate to what I'm talking about. But basically, loss triggers a lot of stuff on people, especially like if you've been through a lot of abuse in your life, like be it physical, like I did, like I had, be it like verbal, like I had, mental, emotional, like I had. My mother was a pretty manipulative, controlling person. Couldn't do much when she wasn't around. Couldn't be happy when she was around. She would strip everyone out of their happiness, really. And she would always like get glazed for some reason for like doing her duty as a mother, because like I have a sibling, so just the fact that she would take care of my brother, that would be enough for others to be like, oh, she's a warrior. Actually, she's really awesome because she's taking care of your brother. Like, what? Excuse me? Like, nah, bro. Like, she wanted him to exist, so like, I mean, that's her duty now. And once she passed away, the house became sort of the one thing I had to take care of, even though I didn't want to. I didn't fucking complain about it. I took it upon myself, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. I'll take care of the house. I'll like clean the house. I'll make cook food. I'll take care of my brother. I'll take him to school. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. I sort of even like it. It's not a problem at all. And people like and like my mother's brothers, her siblings would just constantly appear in my house unnoticed. They wouldn't call me, they wouldn't text me, they would just appear as if I owed them rent or something. And they would like be like, yo, you need to do this and that and yada yada. And I was literally forced to hear them several times. They would just like insult me, call me heartless for not feeling the loss of my mother. I had to like pretend that I truly wasn't happy that my abusive mother passed away, simply because it's their sister, so I can say that to their faces. So yeah, to this day I'm sort of like really just shaken from it. It's weird. Anyways, I've done a bit of studying and like researching, and to be very fair, I'm on a mission right now, so I can't do a lot of research. I'll talk about my mission soon, but basically, it's basically just, I truly can't be bothered to like engage in cultural war anymore. To me, like literally discussing things with people, like it's bringing me like actual uh, hatred for humanity, like dogmatism, pretty much is like it was ruining my life. Then I began meditating. Actually, then I came back to meditating after like 5 years or something, and he fucking changed my life. I'm much calmer now, and I feel like I could take on the world. I'm constantly like uh, fighting my vices because I've acquired a lot of them over the years. Whenever I feel like any anything bad, or feel anxious or like anything, I either go to sleep, which I try to avoid as best as possible until it's nighttime, or I just simply draw. I draw my emotions away. It's become a it's become a really good strategy. I draw so fucking much so that all of my emotions go away. Yes, I'm deleting the fucking drawing because I fucking hate it. It doesn't look like a fucking dragon. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, um, alright, so yeah, I've been drawing my pain and like feelings away. When I say feelings, I truly mean it. Like, when I'm happy, I'll draw more because it's like refreshing. It's like the opposite of burnout. So I get like a sort of a boost when I'm happy doing it. When I'm sad, then I draw so I won't be as sad. When I'm angry, I draw as well so I won't be as angry. And when I'm thinking about like death, stuff like that, like uh, depression never truly okay, so like people who struggle with depression, for those who don't know, depression never leaves you. It just like it keeps on like following you forever and ever. um, about like 3 months after my mother died, I began like seeing visions of her in like I began to like see like distorted worlds, and like see her um, bowing down to me as a spirit. Like it was some insane stuff, like really like psychotic, like psychosis stuff that I've never had to deal with, pretty much. And I've gone to both religious, spiritual, and rational um, ideologies just so I could understand it better. And I do now, after a lot of trial and error. And finally I understand um, what I need to do. And like well the fucking visions, they don't stop. They come randomly, pretty much. There's like no time, no specific time that they come at. And it's pretty much just what I think they are is just insecurities, to be very honest. Could be something spiritual, because I believe in that shit. But to be honest, I don't want to believe in anything spiritual because of like my problems with dogmatism. I think dogmatism gets in the way of critical thinking. Not religion per se, but the aspect of dogmatism, which is when people blindly follow orders without questioning them, that then they become prone to dictatorship. And guess what? That's what dogmatism is. It is just dictatorship in disguise. And do I like dictatorship? Fuck no. Martial law should never happen. Ever. Anyways, this is getting really political. Probably because my Instagram feed has become so terrible and awesome at the same time. Like, uh, like, there's a lot of bullshit and a lot of weird shit happening in America right now. A lot of crazy criminals doing crazy shit in America right now, and now everything has become political, right? Uh, when I mean, it's always been like this. Most things are political, and if you can't handle politics, it's like don't surround yourself with it. But here's the thing. Politics is everywhere, and you can't truly avoid it. It'll bite you in the butt once. Like, anyways, I don't know if I have ADHD or not. I've never been diagnosed, but I just seem to like drift off from topic to topic. Like, it was always like, it was always a thing. Now that I think about it, I remember like playing with people when I was a kid, and that's the type of dialogue that I would have with you, unscripted, would totally just be like this video. I would totally just talk about random stuff, mesh it all together. Actually, not random, but specific stuff, and sort of share my life with people through a general lens. And it never truly changed. So yeah, I might have ADHD. I have been like searching for sort of a diagnose on it, but no mental health professional has actually given me. They've always told me that no, I don't have it. They've never told me anything about autism or anything else, which is quite strange since I feel like I have all of those things. I've recently been going to like a psychanalyst for like basically just mental health, mental welfare, and she told me that her what she fears that I might have is anxiety, high levels of it. I'm extremely functional with it, but it's still a thing. And then it was like, oh, of course I have anxiety. My mother had anxiety. She would constantly put pressure on me to do for small ass things, such as like, I don't know, like cleaning something, right? She would just make a fuss about it and give me stress for it. And like I did a bit of research, and basically most trauma responses are just answers towards like stress. Like whenever the kid feels stressed, they'll just like create a coping mechanism, and that coping mechanism is the trauma. The trauma is not exactly the problem. So when the trauma actually when the child actually recognizes the problem, the trauma, which is like the guardian, is called so that it can protect the kid, right? But sometimes it fails, right? Sometimes the fucking coping mechanism is not even, it's not even helping you. Like the coping mechanism that I pretty much used to get through my mother's death, um, and I sort of use it unconsciously right now, is not caring. Like when she died, I pretty much didn't care. The reason as to that was because she was a dick. She was pretty much a jerk growing up. And, you know, when she went away, right? When she was gone, people began, like, pretty much unbiased stories of what she truly behaved like started to appear, and I was like completely, like, not only in shock, but I was also like totally understanding of it. I was totally like, oh shit, so she did this and that in this order, and that was really fucked up. All of it was really fucked up. Oh man. And you know, it's hard to feel to say these things, because like nowadays people don't like to be serious about it. People don't like to be honest about their feelings, simply because other people will go on the internet and be like, yo, what you're feeling is not valid, fuck you. And it's like, nah bro, fuck you. Like, you don't know what emotional intelligence even is. Like, why should I even care about what you say? Like, what? Like, people have legit just abandoned empathy in general, and that's a really sad thing to say about society right now, but it's just true. And it's what happened, you know, with my relationship with my mother. It was like, yeah, all of these things that I'm saying about her, they're all negative, because my experience with her for the past few years was negative. She didn't make it enjoyable. I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say that she was an awesome mother because she stole the money that I had saved up? That like she was an awesome mother because she threw away the stuff I loved because of like dogmatism? What do you want me to say? That she was a good mother, that because she like beat me up so that I would study to actually like get a diploma, even though a diploma is just a piece of paper that it's not gonna get you any job. So why put so much pressure over a kid to do it? So you want to tell me that this mother loved me? That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty inhumane of you for doing that. And the name of that is, well, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of synonyms for this situation, but it's mainly romanticism. You're romanticizing about having a mother. Favoritism, because she's a mother figure, so you're out there being like, oh, she deserves all the love in the world. Yeah, but the kid doesn't, does it? And to be very fucking fair, this ain't fair. And it's not supposed to. I mean, the world is out here not being fair, and it's never gonna be fair, ever. Like inequality is just like, it's not natural. it goes against human instincts. But we're so deep down the rabbit hole that it's only gonna get worse. Unfortunately, like, come on, like I didn't want to be saying that, but to be very honest, for those who are in abusive relationships, if you do not go on and take care of yourself right now, immediately, things will get worse. That's like not a revolutionary thing to fucking say. Like, things will get worse. They will. They always will. They always do. Why? I'll tell you why. Because you're neglecting your health if you don't fucking do it. Like, you are neglecting your health. And it's gonna bite you in the butt in the future. Now, why am I saying this? Because, well, I had the mentality of like, nah, everything's fine. I don't need to like abandon my fucking family because my family loves me. And like, nah, like, why would I learn how to live my fucking life? Why would I learn and like get a job? Why would I do all of these things that are hard as fuck just to have peace, right? That's fucking insane. I have peace with my family. No, I don't. I never had. And what brought me misery was that mentality. Dude, whenever you have that mentality, just throw it out the window. Throw it out the window and go do something productive. Because I'll tell you something. If you don't have a job, you need a job. You need an income right now, immediately. If you don't have that income right now, does it truly matter to you? Do you just like want to live a peaceful life through money? Do you need money? Do you need peace? Do you need like healthcare, right? What do you need? Like, people nowadays, they don't talk to their actual selves. They don't talk to their like soul. They should be honest with themselves. A lot of people like I'm not putting shame on those who believe in a higher being, but like, to be very honest, dude, do you know how hard it is to imagine a perfect being? It is fucking hard, and I'll tell you why. Because it pretty much doesn't make its presence to be felt, right? So you don't know what a perfect being is like. You don't know how it is. Like, you can't imagine that. That's why people complain that God doesn't talk back to them, because, to be honest, they're asking something possible for their brain to conjure. Simpler things will be able, like, your brain will totally be able to conjure them. That's called schizophrenia or paranoia, right? And to be very fucking honest, when people deposit their faith in something that they can't see, they get really frustrated. Instead of doing that, what I've found has what I've done that has actually brought peace to my life and rationality to my life and like all the good things. It's just pretty much just talk to yourself. Just be like, okay, what do I hate? What do I like? What do I need? And try to work up to that goal. And then let's say you're helpless. Let's say you don't fucking know what to even do, how to even start that. Then ask yourself what to do, because your brain is subconsciously processing all of it. Your brain is a fucking machine. Like, it's processing all of you right now. Like, do you understand it? Like, and if you don't understand it, relax, because your brain does. Like, your brain is doing all these mental gymnastics just so you can live well. It wants your welfare. Now, sometimes it'll be like, yo, things have gone bad in the past, so don't do this because it's risky. You know what you should do? Whenever there's that feeling of like, oh, it's too risky, don't do it. Throw the feeling out the window and go do something productive that you love. Set up a goal. A really easy goal. Actually, just set up a goal in general that has nothing to do with what you need, but like has something to do with what you love. Work towards that goal of what you love, or just use the one that you need, and then fucking ignore everyone else. Ignore all of the fucking subconscious thoughts, and ignore all of the fucking, like, if you see any spirits at all, like if you have any sort of if you have any sort of schizophrenia or paranoia or other mental gymnastics thing, like for example, I'm pretty fucking sure I have anxiety. I'm just waiting for my fucking diagnose. If you have any of those things, just fucking find the thing that you love, stick to that thing. Whenever you feel that feeling, get away from people and do that thing. Oh, but what if I don't want to do that thing? Force yourself to do that thing, and you get distracted. Or let's say you clearly cannot, you're incapable of doing that thing, then you should do, I mean, who am I to tell you what to do? But to be very honest, just wanna improve people's lives. Like, I like to be very fucking honest. So, what I would do if I can't draw at all, which is the activity that I've chosen to fully dedicate myself to, because I love it. What I do, I haven't gotten to that point yet. Actually, I do. I have. Whenever I can't draw, whenever I can't force myself to draw, what I do is meditate. I just meditate, dude. I just do the whole breathing thing and close my eyes and ask myself, yo, what do I want? Yo, is it approachable? How to get there? Right? The reason people are so fucking miserable nowadays, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll actually drop some curiosity, some curious knowledge over here. I'll tell you why people are fucking miserable nowadays. Because they care way too much about culture war and just war in general, class war, etc. What you fucking need in your life is to connect to yourself. Not connect to a perfect fucking being. Not connect to anything else other than nature and yourself. You don't need to go to like the church or the synagogue or the you don't need to go to places to get validation. You can seek it from yourself. And when you seek it from yourself, you don't need it from anyone else. And when you don't need it from anyone else, guess what? You won't be as desperate as you are right now. You feel much better, much more connected with yourself, because guess what? You'll be strengthening your connection to your soul, man. That's really powerful. Now, to be very honest, initially that was not what Soulbound was supposed to be. Soulbound is my manga. You're probably here because you know about it. But if you don't, well, welcome to my life. It happens all the time to me. Basically, Soulbound is a manga I've been making for the past eight months, and the thing about it is, it's a soul-based manga. What does that mean? Well, there's this teenager, this 14-year-old, and he has a miserable life. His life is pretty much based on mine and how it was to grow up with an abusive relationship. But it's not about abusive relationships. It's not about like that. It's about like the actual misery that was. And the manga pretty much skips all the misery so that people don't get depressed right away, but it's a sort of culture war and class war sort of representation of society where like you just truly have to read it to like actually understand what the fuck I'm talking about. It's basically just a retelling of how social fucking things can how politic propaganda and politic shit can fucking ruin people's lives. Like basically it talks about how this boy was a hybrid between a human pretty much and a demi-human, right? Like a furry, and it's basically just he's the protagonist, and the book is about his life, and his life is fucking miserable. He can't even leave his fucking house. He can't even have friends. He can't go to school. He can't do any of the shit that actual teenagers do because he's a hybrid. The reason as to why hybrids are so like controlled, it's because they're actually not controlled. They're being killed every single day by a certain police-like force who basically hates them and hunts them down for the government. Why do they do that? Racism, xenophobia. That's why. That's why they do it. No, I don't want people to get the wrong fucking idea from Soulbound. It's not about promoting hate crimes and stuff like that. Soulbound is about actual resilience. It's about not fucking giving up ever. I didn't give up on Soulbound. Why should I give up on my life? Soulbound has literally been the hardest thing that I've ever fucking made in my entire life. I'm still making it, by the way. We just got to like 50 pages on Soulbound. It's insane. It's pretty cool. It's been a project that I've been making for, again, 8 months. It's been amazing to work on it. It's been really fucking hard to maintain my my love for it. But to be very honest, that was in early stages. You know, like in early stages, I would feel terrible, miserable. Because like I was nowhere near my goal of like finishing the fucking thing. So like I was just like the first 2 weeks were awesome. After that I was just like dragging my feet, being all like, oh man, I have to draw this certain amount of pages till the ends. Oh shit, what did I do with my life? And nowadays, dude, Soulbound just gives me so much fucking hope in life. Cause like my life was shit when like in the beginning of Soulbound but I brainwashed myself so that it would be tolerable. A lot of like People who have been abused, they'll do that. They'll be like, oh, it's fine. What's like 10 more years in the suffering that I'm in? Like they just don't know how to end a fucking relationship. I thought I did because I've done that online several times, but to be very fucking honest, I didn't. But you're never prepared to do this towards your own like family, you know. Um, to realize you're not safe and to actually go on lengths, go actually try to like save yourself from that is a really hard thing to do that most people don't ever do. And those who do, they don't always succeed in that. Um, it's fucking hard. Life is fucking hard. I'm not out here complaining about it though. I'm drawing a fucking dragon who looks like a bird. This looks like a fucking dove or something, like a really pasty one. Um, but anyways, yeah, the thing about trauma, dude, it's just that people are not connected to themselves anymore. They believe that they need things in other people to live, which is not true at all. All you need is fucking nature that will give you pretty much all you need, besides like there's a thing or two, like okay, so like nature has a learning curve, and I do believe that most people should understand it, understand nature, and be like, oh, okay, I know how to fucking craft a house. I know how to fucking cook. I know how to fucking stitch, right? Sew. I know how to fucking survive in the nature. If all comes crashing down, I know how to do stuff. I'm not telling you I fucking know how to do that shit, but I'm being like, yo, if if literally everyone knew how to do this, people wouldn't even stand up. I mean, people wouldn't even bow down to a fucking dictatorship or like genocidal maniac relationship. Like people wouldn't do that if they fucking knew how to fucking survive on their own. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Anyways, virus and threat protection just appeared on my screen. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Um, I'll go. I'll keep on drawing this because like this is actually the third or fourth drawing that I've rejected right now. I've been free drawing the entire day. I woke up at 6 fucking a.m. because I'm a fucking warrior. I been doing it not only because I enjoy drawing, but because I want to make it my job. Because like there's nothing else more fulfilling to me than drawing in this fucking life. Um, I like to read other people's content. I like to make mine too. One day I just want to be able to like be 30 something years old, have several stories to fucking read that I myself just made, and then I'll look at the bookshelf and it's just like my stuff, and then I'll read it, and then I'll be like, this is amazing. And that's like what I see. That's how I see retirement to me. It's just me in a cool house, I don't know, and I'm learning like fucking kendo and like other martial arts, and like I'm also making a book, but whenever I'm not making that book, I'm reading my own books. And that's pretty much it. I don't pretty much need anything else. Sure, it's nice to have a fucking partner around. Sure is it. Sure it is. But I mean, do you need it? Do you need him though? Like, do you need him though? And if you do, then why? Why can't you? Why can't you give that same dopamine level that you get from them, but like with just yourself? Like you have like three people inside your mind. Like you have um, your subconscious, you have your conscious, and you pretty much have yourself. You can talk to them, bro. You're not gonna be like crazy for talking to them, for actually establishing a relationship with them. Because guess what? That's gonna be beneficial to you. That's gonna be fucking beneficial to you. I'm not telling you that you should hear everything that your fucking subconscious or conscious says. I'm telling you that you're pretty much not alone, because when your brain understands that you're alone, it makes up people so that you won't be alone. I'm never alone. You know, I don't talk to the fucking hallucinations that I have. I literally just talk to my subconscious, and it responds because it's me. And whenever I see anything that's not my subconscious, that has a different voice, that like fucking looks different, looks intimidating, gives me stress, uh, and I know it isn't real, then I understand it. I understand that I have a fucking clinical disorder, and that I should not take their opinions into account. Why? Because it's negative. They're just trying to bring you down. They don't do that. Don't do that. Um, don't listen to the fucking suicidal voices. Like, don't listen to them. They only want your. They only want you to give up. And when you give up, you lose the war. And when you lose the war, they win the war. Do you want them to win the war? Fuck no, I don't. I used to be really depressed, and I mean to this day I am. Uh, I like had broke I had broken up with a partner at the time, and I was like really insecure about it, and then I was doing a lot of self discovery, and I got really depressed, and basically at the time I was at high school. No, I wasn't in high school yet. But anyways, I was um I was just really fucking sad, and I didn't even fucking enjoy my vacation, right, from school. I didn't enjoy it at all. I spent it all crying over myself. Not exactly the partner that I had at the time, but over myself, for like being this for like neglecting myself, and being like allowing people to bring me down and to tell me what to do, and um, I was just pretty much so over with life, right? I was over it. Like, my parents didn't treat me fucking well. To this day, my like the remaining of my family, they don't treat me well. I've cut ties with literally all of my mother's relatives, and for a good reason, because I mean they didn't treat me well at all. They treated me like I was a homeless person who they've never met, and just punched them in the face. That's how they fucking treated me. And so, do you actually want to have a relationship with someone who sees you as the enemy? I don't think so. um, so yeah, I've been writing my own path ever since. I'm not fully safe from my family. I still have my father's family, and my father, and people related to him and whatnot. I'm not fully safe, I'm not fully respected. Life is better though, and I've understood that I don't necessarily want money. What I truly want is to it's just like peace, and that I'm getting there. I'm really getting there. But the things I want are simple to achieve. They're just hard to get there, right? It's just fucking hard to get there. But I'll get there in no time. Because I'm fucking competitive. Oh, if you're like depressive, I mean, if you're depressed or like you've been going through like suicidal thoughts and whatnot, like you've been self-hating on yourself a lot. What I would recommend, um, I wouldn't per se recommend therapy. I've gone through therapy several times. I wouldn't exactly recommend you that. I would recommend you. I would recommend you to actually just. Um, hmm, it's hard, right? Because like I put myself in the position of a depressed person quite a lot because even though I might not be feeling like it sometimes, I mostly am, and I know how it feels to be like ordered and being like told what to do, and I know how it feels to fucking be depressed too. Like I know how it feels to be like, yo, I don't want to do this. Saying like shutting down a solution because you think it's dumb or because you just think it doesn't align with your morals. Like depression is such a hard fucking thing to go through. Like people don't understand this at all. And when you explain it to them, you could be the kindest motherfucker on the planet. They won't give a shit because it doesn't align with their fucking beliefs. That's why you like pretty much only need yourself. You need to only depend on yourself to succeed. Um, a lot of people will call me an extremist for saying this type of stuff, and I mean, it's natural. I mean, yes, you need people to survive, sure thing, but you don't need to depend on them to survive. Like what? Nah, don't do that. That's gonna bring you terror. That's gonna bring you anxiety. Um, okay, so I'm tired of speaking about negative things. I'm not even from the U.S. I'm speaking my mind on political American shit, but I'm not even American. I have no fucking relation to America whatsoever. Like, I've never been to America. I've I'm as related to America as fucking I don't know a toothbrush. Like I have like one or two relatives that aren't in America, and I've talked to many Americans throughout my life, but that's pretty much it. That's where all of my American heritage stops. Anyways, yeah, I'm not related to Americans. In fact, I'm South American. Uh, I used to hate being South American because to be I just pretty much hated culture war. Just like being classified, categorized, and then like divided into groups and categories, and being like, oh, well, I don't feel like this thing that you put me in a box for, why don't we try to like define another term so we can use, like, it never works. Like, things like respect will not be given to you if you talk like that to people. Like, you need to like actually impose your actual wants over people so that they fucking understand that that's what you're about. Like, if you're out there being like, oh, I don't really like to do this, could we change the subject? Nobody will fucking change the fucking subject, because you're not talking to them like you want to change the subject. You're talking to them as if they should be supreme above you or something. Like, you need to talk to them like really firmly, not exactly harsh. Don't use harsh words, but talk to them in a harsh manner so that they understand that that thing it's like a serious thing for you. So like, when you say no, your no is actually heard. Doesn't mean if it's valid, if it's right, if it's wrong. Doesn't mean it just means that it's heard. And if it's heard, then people will fucking shut their mouths and listen. And if you have something good to add, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, even if you just deliver it correctly, everyone will change their minds. Do you know what the name of this is? The name is politics. Also known as customer service. Hell yeah. If you do it right, people will just shut the fuck about them. Now, I don't even know what this monster even fucking is anymore. I'll just turn it into a chicken. But anyways, I've been on this grind recently. I've been fighting like depression and like suicidal thoughts and like the visions of my deceased mother, who for some fucking reason she never fucking leaves my sight, even though she's dead. She never fucking goes away. Whenever I look around, she's there, telling me to like change myself, to not be what I am. And just by saying that, you can understand how rough my relationship was with her. To be very fucking honest, I tried everything that I could to improve our relationship, and she shut it down. So yeah, I think there is a lot of like unresolved feelings and stuff that I have for her. Do I want to actually confront that? No, not at all. I'd rather live my fucking life and take a couple of meds and just fucking draw. I'd rather just fucking draw. Why? I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, why should I? I won't be living my life for somebody else. Simply because I don't want to. Like, bro, like, why so hard to like express your feelings in any language? Like, I'm fluent in 2 fucking languages, and I can't even express myself in either of them. Neither of them. Like, so annoying. But basically, I been on this streak because, yeah, I do think that I have a lot of trauma and unresolved things with my mother, and I mean, you can't really resolve them. She's dead. I'm I'm not doing religious shit because I don't want to be very fucking honest. I just want to be alone. Uh, I want to avoid all dogma and all religious stuff. That is something that I've been doing. Um, I've been avoiding religious connections, not spiritual ones, but religious connections. Not because I think it's dumb to believe in an entity higher than you. I don't think that's dumb. But I think that serving that entity over serving you is dumb. Basically. So, yeah, I'm gonna live my life because I'm not pretty sure if I have another one, right? If I die, I don't know if I'll just have another life and I'll be able to actually have free will and do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm gonna I'm gonna actually enjoy this one. I won't be like serving anyone other than me. And I mean, why is this like why is it so hard for people to hear something like this? I'll tell you why. It's because a lot of people can't live for themselves. A lot of people need others because they want that needing. Because they're not connected to themselves, so they go to places like the church and the synagogue. Why? Because they want to connect themselves to themselves without having to do the work for it. Like, it's not hard. Just go meditate and ask yourself what you want. You don't need to go to a place to understand yourself. You could just talk to yourself. We used to do this as kids, but then we were like told that there's like higher beings that will give you better advice and be just better than you because they're more knowledgeable and wise and etc. And I mean, why would you just simply ignore all of your life experience and go to a place where a lot of people are just brainwashed due to dogmatism, and then simply you don't become dumb. I don't believe that religion makes you dumber. I think that religion makes you neglect your health. I think that religion makes it so that how do I say this? Does it make people evil? I don't know. I would say so. Does religion make people evil? No. It makes them cope through the harsh reality that we live in an unhealthy way, I believe. I believe that going to therapy is better than going to the fucking church because the therapy can and will help you deal with your trauma, while in the church they'll just be like, yo, just pray to God and your trauma will go away. And guess what? It won't go away. It never goes away. And it's not because your faith is terribly bad and you're a bad follower and yet and etc. You shouldn't blame yourself. Like, actually, you shouldn't blame your fucking life on how much you devote yourself to an entity that doesn't actually make itself present in your life. Like, bro, what are you doing? It's not dumb. I refuse to call you dumb, but I don't refuse to call you brainwashed, right? And I mean, it's fucked, right? You can't even talk about these things nowadays. A lot of people are religious, and they're just, you can see it in their eyes. They use religion They use those stories to just cope with life. And if you tell them that it's that way, it's not exactly the healthiest to deal with life, they just sort of break. And the way they break is either they completely deny that, and when you see that they're denying it, you look in their eyes, and they're just like, it's like they're talking, but they're not. Like, you can hear them say, "Stop right now, or I'll fucking kill you." Just by looking in their eyes, into their eyes, you can see that that's what they mean by the look that they have on their faces. Is that, no, all of your saying, all that you just said is bullshit. Shut the fuck up, or else I'll do something I'll regret. That's the fucking look they give you whenever you talk anything. Like, whenever you question their life decisions and ideology, that's the look that they'll give you. I'm not telling you that's everyone. I'm telling you that it's most people, probably 90% of them. They'll just have the look on their faces and be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up. You're wrong. I'm right. Ain't nothing you can do about it." I'm not coping. You are. It's like, what? You use religion to fucking cope with fucking life. That's fine. But you think like that you can actually dictate who fucking lives best? Like, what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll probably just cut off all of the religious clarity that I've put in this video later. I don't know if I'll cut it down, but basically, it's fucked up, right? It's really fucked up. I fucking hate the world. I hope people can actually become better and just like have more empathy, compassion, and like just fucking drop all of the drama and just be like, okay, well, you need this. This is welfare. Then they'll give it to you. Oh, you need fucking housing. Oh, awesome. They'll give it to you. And you won't have to fucking go out of your ways just to have fucking security, right? Just to fucking live in dignity, right? Like, why would you need to get a job to survive? That does not make any sense. Anyways, I want to talk about good things right now. I'm on this drawing streak, and so it's been a lot of wonders to my health. It distracts me, and it makes me feel good. I've been on a streak for my social media because I want my social media following to grow bigger, and not only that, I want things to change in my life. I won't be that poor little abused kid who's like, "Oh, my life is amazing, and it's not that bad actually. It's not good, but it's not bad. I mean, come on, my mother's not the worst in the world, right?" So why should I advocate for myself and look towards a brighter future, right? Why not just be here and cope with video games and fucking other shit? I'm not telling you that I'm not coping right now, but to be very fucking fair, you can't be doing that forever. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you why you can't be doing that forever. I'll tell you why you can't be doing that forever. Because it's gonna fucking consume you. You need something else to consume you. Don't let people dictate your life. Advocate for yourself. Oh, let's say you're depressed like I used to fucking be all the time, and still am. Let's say you're like that and you give up on goals and whatnot. Dude, be like, try to find the best thing in the world for you. What is it that you love? Is it music? Is it like, what is it? What is it? Eventually you end up finding something that you can do, like professionally, or like something that you just like you love to do. Like if you want to make a book, if you want to make an album, if you want to make anything, just like think of that thing and try to achieve that goal. What do you need to get that there? You need money. Well, try working on money. You need fucking emotional support. Try getting that. You need what the fuck do you need? Do you need motivation? Seek that, and just keep on doing it. Like, just don't ever stop. Whenever you feel like giving up is the moment you have to double down. If you do not feel like you can keep on it anymore, take a break. Do not take a break of like a day, because that will strip you of all your focus. I don't take like a day long breaks, because I'll tell you why. It just strips me of all fucking focus, and then all of a sudden I'm depressed again, or like at a point where I'm like, oh, I've done enough, and like I just eventually spiraled down to the point of being depressed again, and I feel unproductive. Why? Because I'm actually not producing any fucking thing. I'm actually just being a fucking lazy person. Actually, it's not about laziness. It's about discipline. Doesn't matter if it's martial arts, if it's like learning a skill, if it's like maintaining yourself, your skill level, or etc. You need to have something that you do every single fucking day of your life. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's necessary for your brain to fucking function. A lot of people a lot of people choose the church to be that activity. It shouldn't be the fucking church. Because you're not going to the church to focus on yourself. You're there to seek support from a higher being and connect divinely. You're not there to change yourself. You're there to connect yourself to something that isn't even yourself. That's why a lot of fucking shit has been happening. A lot of like religious people are not empaths. That's why it's all happening, alright? Anyways, I don't want to be shitting on religious people. Anyways, do not seek okay, so well, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm trying to finalize the drawing, because like I don't want to make it way too detailed, because I need to draw more and more things. I've already drawn a page today, so I'm sort of fine. I can just use the rest of the day to draw random stuff and post it on the internet. Usually what I'll draw is furry art, because it's actually the best fucking thing other than NSFW for you to be posting online. If you're an artist, just post furry art. It's really fucking awesome. The furry community is awesome. Plus Plus, it's a lot of views. It's a lot of viewership. It's a lot of like likes. It's a lot of reposts. It's a lot of like awesome people liking your shit. It's a lot of like followings. It's a lot of cool shit. And yeah, I know this is a really fucking odd looking fucking depiction of a dragon chicken man, but I fucking love it. Like, why is he wearing a cape? I don't even know, bro. Like, this is just live free drawing. Like, this is what my subconscious came up with, and I'm fucking glad that I have this creativity in the first place. I hope the meds don't take that away from me. Um, anyways, soon I'll get medicated for anxiety. Um, I hope. Because, I mean, even though I do all of these things that I told you that I told you a while ago, um, anxiety still like haunts me. Like, the reason why I'm seeing my mom is it's not necessarily because of like um, of unresolved things that like I have between myself and her. I don't think so. I believe the reason is just stress. The stress that she caused me made me sort of see her everywhere. Because, like, I don't know, it's just my brain's way of making me constantly suffer. And so I have to go the other way around, right? Distract myself with art and and I have to do these things so that my brain doesn't fucking implode. And to be very honest, I'm not sad that I have to do all of these things. It's actually awesome. It's like a job that I don't get to be paid, but I mean, we've all done jobs like that. They're called going to fucking school and sometimes even college. Like, you're not paid to do those things. You love doing those things, but you know, unfortunately, it is a thing that you need to do. I began drawing because I wanted to express my feelings, and I began um, and I began sharing my drawings online. And to be very honest, I created this channel because of someone who's really special to me. They actually do not know of my existence. That's parasocial relationships for you. But basically, there's this dude called Plague of Gripes. He's a pretty fucking awesome YouTuber, and what he does in his channel is pretty much what I'm doing right now. He shares his life. He talks about his opinions on cartoons, and it's just him, a time lapse of him drawing the like whatever he's drawing, and it has no music. It's just him, a southern man who is like drawing whatever it is he wants to, and you know, he inspired me to do this because the same thing that he does is what I'm doing right now, and he's just like a big ass inspiration for me. He's an American dude, and he's pretty much the reason I made this channel, so that I could share my life experiences with y'all, and that I could have this sort of outlet, and that I could like grow a following, and you know, just sort of be myself. Pretty much it. I'll do some like I'll do some like, cause like for the body and the face, the facial hair, it's just facial hair, right? It's sort of like fluff, but for the legs, I just want to make these little dots so that it looks like the fucking chicken only shaved its leg, but not its actual total body, right? Huh. I just think that would be funny to look at. Anyway, so any fucking ways. Plague Gripes made animation in his early YouTube career. Oh, I just love that dude so much. I'm sort of fangirling really hard right now. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Plague Gripes has a lot of like anxiety. Like you can see it in his videos, and you can see it like just how much like because he openly talks about it, about how he's like emotionally, chemically really tense, and struggles with like social situations and whatnot. Like I've always seen myself in him a lot because I could relate to like most things that he would talk about. Even though like he has like some pretty extreme, I would say, views on the world. I mean, who doesn't? I have them as well. Like, I would say that I'd like to meet him. Yeah, sure. Uh, I'd like to meet him in real life. I don't think I'll ever will. I don't think I ever will, but he'd be nice. He'd be nice too. Anyway, so yeah, he has a lot of anxiety. It's a thing that he's actually been diagnosed to have, I believe. I haven't gotten to my diagnosis yet. To be very honest, since my first therapy session, I was like, yo, I need a diagnosis for something because I'm pretty fucking sure that I have something. So give me that. They never fucking gave me that. They never fucking indicated me to a fucking psychiatrist. I just got that basically. I just literally got that privilege, that opportunity to seek mental health just now. Just fucking now at 19 years of age. I'm finally able to understand what I fucking have and the medication that I need to fucking do it, right? The medication will probably give me sleepy head vibes because that's what my mother had. She was medicated with anxiety as well. And she took meds, and whenever she would take them, she would feel so fucking tired for some reason. She would do literally nothing the whole fucking day. It was fucking infuriating. But anyways, I'm not gonna become like that. Like, you fucking kidding me, dude? Yes, I was fucking sleepy as fuck today, and I did sleep for like 2 hours. But I woke up, and the immediate thing that I do, like always, whenever I wake up, is just I exercise. I do pull-ups first thing in the morning. I used to do more exercises. Like I used to also do sit-ups. Also do like there's like another exercise that's good for your like it's good for your back. I actually have back problems. I have scoliosis, and so I sort of need to do these exercises anyways. So whenever I'm sleepy or like just woke up, I immediately do these exercises so I wake up basically, so I get the energy necessary for my day to happen. And yes, I get tired, and yes, it's sort of like unnatural to do this, but not really. You know, like cavemen, they used to do this shit. They used to like sleep in cycles and whatnot. Why? Because if they didn't, a fucking jaguar would bite their fucking necks and they would die. that's why they didn't sleep 8 hours a fucking day, because they didn't fucking, like, it wasn't an actual fucking thing that they needed to do. And the average human doesn't fucking need to do that, because, like, let's say 8 hours of your day and you need like 2 hours to operate. So like, let's say it's like four um, rounds of sleep that you need. It's not 8, it's like 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 cycles. Because like, sleep is not a thing that you, like, it's not natural for your body to be like 8 hours sleeping. That's not fucking natural. It's natural for your body to be like, oh, I just woke up after 2 hours, then you sleep 2 more hours and you wake up again, and like, that's natural, because humans have like evolved to actually just be able to do this without harming their fucking brain. And because that's fucking survival instinct. If you sleep for like 8 to 10 hours a fucking day and you do not even like wake up mid-session, you're prey to all of the jaguars in the world. Like, you're prey to all predators. They will, like they are known to act under the moonlight, and you will get fucking bitten to mauled to death by them if you do not wake up every like 2 hours to check on the current state of the world, and etc. Now, yeah. So whenever okay, so like I haven't been sleeping a lot lately. I've been sleeping for about like 5 hours a day, which is still a lot, but it's sort of my limit as a modern human being. And to be very fucking honest, I try my best not to sleep. I know that's like counteractive towards like paranoia and stuff like that, because not only stress can worsen your visions, but it can actually not sleeping properly can actually worsen it as well. It could be really bad for you. But I mean, I haven't had visions like that in a while, and I don't give a shit if I do, because I'll tell you why. Because I'll just keep on doing the same fucking thing that I'm fucking doing right now, and building a fucking social media following, which is gonna eventually give me enough money so that I can do the things that I fucking need to. That sounds amazing. I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing. And my greatest achievement in this world would be to have a following, to have like a fan base for my stories. Like I have a lot of gas in the tank. I'm not just out here being like, oh, I'm an amateur mangaka and just check out my book. No, I'm actively trying to improve my art, improve my writing, improve my social media following, improve my life. I'm trying to actually do like all of these things at once, and guess what? I'm improving. I'm not gonna be that person anymore who's like, oh, why do this? Why go through all the trouble of doing this just so you could get like 3K followers? Like, that's not even good for your health. No, dude, it's not, but it's way better than just like fucking sitting around not doing fucking anything, right? And just being a fucking, like, just being fucking depressed. Like, it's not healthy to be fucking depressed. And like, depressed people, they don't understand that being in the state that they are and actually just just doing anything is like completely different and has different effects in your life. Like, you giving up on effort is not a good thing. Like your brain is actively trying to motivate you. You just don't realize that. Anyways, sorry. I've been I've growing up, like I had a lot of people trying to fucking control my feelings and control what I thought, you know, control everything about myself, and I just let them do it. And to be very honest, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of like pleasing people, dude. I need to please myself. When do I get the fucking cake, right? When do I get to fucking eat the fucking cake, right? So I've understood that I just need to serve myself. So what if it's gonna be like, I don't know how many fucking years to like get a loyal fan base, right? Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is not fucking not sleeping all day, right? 18 hours a day like I used to fucking do like 5 years ago. Not being all sorry for myself and actually trying to fucking change and do something productive with my life. That's gonna change my life. But being in explicit stasis will not do that, will not contribute to improving my fucking life. Depressed people know this, but they don't want to understand that they can actually leave that place of solitude and despair, right? They don't understand simply because they think, like, they believe that you do not understand what they go through. Even if you've been depressed, like, you can tell them that you've been depressed and you know how the fuck this thing works. You know how, if it's fucking terrible, it's a sadness that never fucking leaves you. You either feel sad all the time or you don't feel a single fucking thing. It's like your brain going against you. It's like when your brain stops like motivating you. It's like you feel like the world is against you. But when someone actually is like trying to get you out of there, you will turn that person down. The reason you will turn that person down is because they're actively trying to improve your life. It's because you don't want to understand that the world is unfair for everyone. And I'm not like judging depressed people. I'm depressed myself. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just out here trying to make it feasible for non-depressed people that depression will go against everyone. Yourself, others. And there's a way to go around it. Surround yourself with people that don't actually want to save you, people that actually have no interest in saving you, and that are just happy all the time. Why? Because people who are happy all the time and are also trying to fucking save you from depression, they're actively doing something that you don't want them to do. You just want to be heard, and you just want to, have people realize that your life is shit, so that they can feel sorry for you and you can sort of feel good about it. When you seek motivation from someone who's actually not motivating you, dude, your life will improve. Because that's what I did. Like, when I was depressed, that's what I fucking did. Everyone that was like trying to change my life, they were doing it abruptly, they were doing it violently, and even if they weren't doing it in such a terrible way, right? If they were doing every single thing right, it still wouldn't be enough. The thing that would be enough was someone who wasn't doing any fucking thing just like me, doing other things that they enjoy and sharing their enjoyment with other people, like several people enjoying the same thing. And it makes you want to tag along. Because It's not just one person being like, oh, my life is better than yours. Although depression will make it seem like it is. It's not. You just need to actually find like a content creator. If you're really depressed, you just need to find a content creator that relates to you, relates to your like past life experiences, and it's not always happy. It's not always sad, but they're honest. You just need an honest person who's out here being like, yo, life is ass sometimes, and I won't fucking give up. I won't give up. What changed my life, what made me not be so depressed anymore, was looking at people like Todd McFarlane, a dude who's competitive at heart, who had like a pretty fucking rough life. His parents were like had blue collar jobs, and the dude was like, "Yo, my life is ass. My father's life is way worse because he doesn't advocate for himself. So I'll fucking advocate for myself. I'll never let people tell me what to fucking do. I'll do my fucking things, right? I'll take care of myself. And I'll do it all. I'll pursue what I want to fucking do. I won't fucking stop ever. Because when I do, misery is gonna come, right? Misery is gonna come to me. And my life won't be so good anymore. That's the ideology of like a winner. That's why Todd McFarlane has created Image Comics, which is the third best-selling comic publisher of all time. It's not as big as Marvel or DC, but it's literally down the corner. It's literally the third best selling, the third best ever comic book company ever, after DC and Marvel, right? And dude, the mentality that he has will change a lot of depressed people's lives. You have no fucking idea. It's not what saved me, right, from depression per se. It's what saved me from misery. Becoming competitive. That's gonna save you. Like, actually being like, yo, my life is ass, so I'll work to fucking change it and make it better. Just having that mentality and going after it, no matter what, will improve your fucking life. I'm telling you, dude. I'm fucking telling you. Even if you like don't actually like look for a job or things like that, like if you just set your mind towards what you love, no matter what, like you're in a sick day, you do it anyways, right? You're sick, you do it anyways. You're like, I don't know, you do it anyways, man. You do it anyways because it's about discipline. It's about not letting others dictate your life. It's about actually having free will. It's about actually improving your life. And to be very fucking honest, I don't know what else to say. Just find someone honest. Not someone to rely on, but someone honest that will actually just improve your life by having them around, right? Even if it's just socially, even if it's just a social relationship. Like Neanders was that person for me. Pretty much, like she was like this person who was like always energetic, always happy, always like doing stuff, being productive, always like living life to the fullest pretty much, while I was completely doing the opposite of that. And I was just like, oh man, fuck, that's awful. And then when she was sad, I was like sad too. Even though I was depressed, like I was just sad for other people. Like being around honest people will actually, as a depressed person, will actually make you have more empathy for others, and that will change your life. And to be very honest, it's hard to actually find a content creator you like that much. Um, if it wasn't for Neanders, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here right now. She fucking saved my life, bro. She fucking saved my life. Like, just the randomness. Like, I'm pretty sure she's never talked about fucking suicide ever, bro. Like, she never talked about depression or anything of the sort. She was just fucking honest. She was just being herself, having fucking fun. And I was just like, yo, I want to be like this person. I want to have fun as well. I want to do content creation. I want to be seen, etc. And like, I was just like flabbergasted at the fact that she was awesome, and I wasn't. So I was like, oh man, I'm really a piece of shit, right? And eventually, I came to terms that I could try to be more like her, you know. And then um, I began to like play video games again and have fun. The first game that I came back to was most likely VR chat. I love VR chat to this day. My PC still can handle it properly, even though it had an upgrade the later years. But I love that fucking game, and I would play it and meet people all over the world and practice my fucking English. At the time, it fucking sucked. Nobody fucking understood me, and I could only dream of having a YouTube channel where I could actually use my voice and people would actually understand me. And yeah, life was so fucking terrible that the hobby that I put into my life was just learning English, and the motivation was Neanders. And guess what? I'm out here today to tell you that it fucking worked. It fucking worked. It fucking worked. Anime girls saved my fucking life. That's a good thumbnail. Anyways. Yeah, man, it's just insane. It's insane. Life is fucking hard. I'm gonna write my signature right below its crotch so that people are fucking forced to look at it. Whenever I draw, whenever I write my fucking signature, it's always like a sort of a struggle because I have perfectionism. Oh, for those out there who are actually trying to be perfect at everything you fucking do, just stop. Just stop. I know it's fucking hard, but try to fucking stop. Because it's hurting you. And you might not realize, but it's hurting you. It's hurting your production. It's hurting yourself, your value. Don't do that anymore. Try your best not to do that. I try my best not to do that. I try my best not to erase lines and whatnot. Mainly because it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just your brain making shit up so that you get late to things. Anyways. But when it comes to like my signature, I try to be as clear as possible. Try to be as perfectionist as possible because it's a short thing to do, right? It's like what? It's not gonna take me fucking 5 minutes to do it, so why not actually give it much more thought to it, right? And so we're finishing the fucking video right now. I fucking love drawing. I've been doing it since I don't know, 3 years old, since I was 3 or 2. I don't even know how long, but it's been over a decade of drawing. About 3 to 4 years of serious drawing. Actually, not really. It's about 1.5 years of serious drawing, where I learned actual anatomy and whatnot, and that's pretty much it. I've started. I will keep on talking about more things because I don't know how I feel about this fucking chicken looking at me. To be very fucking fair, it's kind of weird. Looks like it's skiing. It's so fucking weird. And so suddenly I feel this urge to just eat nuggets right now. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. But well, I think that I said all that I had to say, and I'll keep on making these public videos, free videos for my free members on Patreon and Ko-Fi. Because, again, I want to grow that social media following. I want to generate an income from what I do. Yeah. If you're depressed, become competitive. Try your best to become competitive so that you get ahead on things. Do not think that. Please do not dig yourself into the rabbit hole of being like, oh, it doesn't matter because we'll all die in the end, or like, it doesn't matter because, like, why would I go through such lengths just to do that, just to achieve that? That's way too much. That's a lot of work. Don't do that. Please, please, please. Please do not think this way, because you won't achieve what you want to achieve. You're just shutting down your desires and wishes. And to be honest, life is hard, and you need to do a lot of fucking work to improve, to get better at everything, right? And I understand where you're coming from, because I've come from the same place, right? The same line of thought. But please try to be competitive. Try to completely like turn your thoughts upside down and make them more like do not give a shit about your thoughts. Just give a shit about your discipline and how you behave, because it'll actually bring a lot of good things in your life. Like, just learn how to be competitive. It'll change you for the better. Alright? That is pretty much it. That's like the life lesson I want to teach with this. Didn't talk a lot about the drawing. I was just like free drawing and talking about myself and yes, etc. But pretty much I just want y'all to be better people, to be very honest. I just want y'all to actually live your lives to the fullest. Do not let anyone like tell you that what you're doing is wrong. Like, if it's not a crime, it ain't wrong, alright? Just do your best to please yourself, alright? Go against vices and addictions. Why? Because they will get back to that rabbit hole that you're trying to get out of. Just try to be competitive. Try to be competitive. That will change your life. Again, try to be competitive. That will change your life. Just be like, yo, that person has a better life than me. I want to have a better life than that person. What did they do to achieve such life, right? Such prosperity. I will do the same fucking thing. Maybe I'll even double it, just so I can have the same or a better life than they are having right now. So I'll have to struggle less. And to be very fucking honest, spending 1 2 years on mastering something or just improving your life, it's an investment of time. Sure, you don't know how much time you have, but you will have a lot of enjoyment doing it and pursuing the goal. And not only that, after you go through it, your life will change so much, dude. Your life will never be the same. And the reason is because you've invested time, your precious, precious time, into making it better for the future you. So the future you will be like, yo, my life is not so bad anymore. It's much better. I've learned this skill. I've automatized some stuff. I don't need to struggle to have to go through the same struggle that I was going 2 years ago or 1 year ago, etc. Because I've put in the time and invested it into myself, so that I won't have to struggle anymore, and I'll just have to live my life with less and less struggle. All right, so that's all I have to say. That's a life lesson. I don't know how to end this fucking video. I think I'll just fucking end it right here. And I've done some cuts, pretty much, to this whole thing, but it's pretty much just a podcast for you to listen into whenever you're feeling alone, whenever you're feeling hopeless. Yeah, there's good things in this episode. There's negative things in this episode. There's neutral things in this episode, and I think there's a lot of important things to actually analyze that were said in this episode, and I hope that you actively try to change yourself. Right? Do not fall back on short ways to be pleased. Do it the long way, do it the hard way, because it's gonna pay off. Aerie signing off.